Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over some of the most requested Google Sites features and some features I think that should be added to Google Sites in general to make the sites an overall better experience. This is most of these designs in this video are my original graphic designs, and the ones that aren't are probably going to look way better, and honestly, I'll tell you when those come up. But anyways, let's get into the first feature. So the first feature I want to put on here is specific editor settings. Like, I want specific editor settings if they like what page they can publish, which I put right here, and I want to see if they can publish, if they can change permissions, and I just put that just an extra one for etc. And you click on the little settings icon right next to it, pretty easy, and you can change the settings for whatever user it is. And that would be wonderful, so we could have specific page editing for certain users. So that's the first feature I want. I think it would be a pretty easy feature to implement, and if you guys want to tell Google that this is a feature that they should add, and it would be cool, pretty cool. On to the next one. So the next one here is, I think everyone agrees with me on this one. It's a very simple one, and they probably won't ever change it because they have this sites.google.com subdomain right there, the sites slash view, and they have that all set up. But come on, Google, that's a really ugly URL right there, Google. And if anything, I would like to change it. So this is a unblocked games website. I don't know if you've ever been on it in school. I haven't because they block Google sites there. But it's sites.google.com/view slash enter URL here. This one's drive-u-7-home. Probably rather have something.com, which you're gonna have to pay for the registration of that domain, and then it's like slash home or slash sites.google.com/view slash whatever that stuff is, like right there slash home. I thought of one, probably won't happen, and it's googlesites.com slash this, which is not, no one has this domain, I'm pretty sure. And I don't think they're going to go out of their way to buy a new domain, but that would be a great new domain. Even googlesites.com slash view slash. I just don't like telling people that, oh yeah, the website is sites.google.com slash view slash blah blah blah. Getting rid of the view helps. If you want the view there, that's fine. Just get rid of this whole mess right here. And even sites.google.com slash enter URL here would be good. So it's either we're gonna keep this sites.google.com or we're gonna keep the view. It's either one would be fine. But I don't want both. So on to the next one. Okay, so this one we have specific page history. So I included two in this one. You'll see multiple people over here. This is two parts actually. So history. So there's just like a little history button up here you can click to see the history of this specific page you're on, and then you can see when it was last updated, and maybe there could be more info that you could click on, and it shows a little icon, page last edited by like whoever, and it shows their specific edits down here. And no, that's what happens when you publish a website, or sorry, a page onto Google Sites, onto the internet. It shows what these new changes to the pages are, and it would be lovely if I could see what they're editing. So like, I have an example where someone has a wiki that I know, a wiki Google Sites, and they have a bunch of friends and people who edit it, and it would be awesome since they're an admin. Actually, this right here would really help, so they could have specific people who they could edit specific pages, or maybe they could lock specific pages, like on Wikipedia. You could do that on Google Sites, so that would make Google Sites really good, and it would be really awesome. And if you could see what, like, the history of the page, who has edited the page, maybe a little drop down here, maybe a full page, page last edited by Google. Maybe you could see, you click on it, it shows the edits, or maybe it just shows the edits right there. That would be a perfect feature. And then the other feature I added all in one, I just did that for fun to put it on here. Instead of it's not really necessary, but instead of having a line of people who edited that day, just put multiple people and then put a see all button there. It's just it makes it a lot less clutter, and it just makes it feel like a better, smoother experience overall on Google Sites. So that would just be that would be a good site there. So, sorry, good feature there. So on to the next one. So this one is actually, yeah, this is a continuation of this one right here. It is a just like instead of having the history thing up here in the view history section, maybe you just want to see this user right here and their history of editing and what articles they specifically edited. And that's basically what it is for this part right here. And just a little history button. Definitely would look better than what I did in, like, I don't know, MS Paint or whatever I used for this. I just literally, this one I used MS Paint just to throw like this. It just looks bad now looking at it zoomed in, but that's like kind of what it would look like. Maybe a button, how they do with Google, a Google button, and Google Sans obviously. So the next one. This one is from Kirksville Web Design, which they have a great website. They do stuff on here, and I pulled this one from Kirksville Web Design, and it is something that used to be on the old Google sites, and it is a commenting system. So this might be pulled from another app. You can obviously integrate commenting systems. One I like to use is Padlet. Padlet is a great thing. It's used by classrooms, but you could use that for a little commenting system. And you could tell me below if you want a Padlet tutorial video how to embed it on your site. Very simple, HTML. Yeah, so Kirksville Web Design, they got this picture right here. Very nice picture, and basically join the conversation as who you want to, and you just leave comments. Why Google? Why did you have to make the new Google sites and remove features that were loved? I don't know. I mean, just like keep it. All right. Well, that's pretty simple one. Maybe even leave a rating. I don't know. Maybe you could put custom ratings. Maybe if you're rating a business or something. But if you're responding, and maybe like a reply button to respond to other posts on that comment section. So on to the next one. Okay, this one is like, please Google. It is so, I mean, it's not that difficult, but for a lot of people who don't use Google sites, it is very difficult to put an image. If you're trying to do text, you're gonna have to click off the text, and you're gonna have to paste it into a white space. It's really hard to explain. Just let us add images and text. It would be a lot easier. Yes, I know all the complications. I'm not gonna go over them. There's not many complications. That's why I didn't go over them. Just please add them in text. It would look awesome. We could have a wrapped text. We could have all this stuff. This one's just a GIF right here. I'm not gonna anger anyone by pronouncing it GIF or GIF. And this is just what you do here. You put it in the text, and it's that easy. And you can have it wrapped instead of having it next to it, and it takes up the whole thing. Or having it under, and it's like this gigantic thing, and then having to create another section, and it's all messy. Alright. On to the next one. So this one is definitely not necessary, because I'm not a big AI fan. I just use it to check grammar. Grammarly integration on Google Sites is a very requested feature, and just honestly an AI assistant in total. I don't know what happened there, sorry. An AI assistant on Google Sites and just overall, like maybe have Gemini, like they have, I think they have it on Google Docs, and just Gemini on a lot of these apps, these Google apps, and it would be good for Google Sites if you're running something like a school thing, maybe even off of school, because schools don't want kids to use AI, but maybe something like a, I don't know, if you're like brainstorming topics, I don't know, stuff like that. That's basically it for the AI assistant on Google Sites. Very self-explanatory. This is just from Grammarly. The last one I also got from Kirksville Web Design. Great website. This is just a simple, as they explain it. I think they explain it on here. It's an example from Squarespace, and it's like a text box in insert tables. So the editing a text block, is that it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's an example of styling. It's like a block within Framer. And it's basically just a button. This is from thinking you can do this on Squarespace, and it's a button basically right here. Start your free hair loss assessment right here, and you can see, like, you can do the shape here, what shape you want it to be, and maybe add like a link button, what you want that get started button to link to. And thank God Google Sites added buttons, because buttons are great. You could always just embed an HTML button, but this is fine. This is fine. You could do color. Just, it would be great to get an insert table, whatever they call it. I'm not sure what you call this. I know. Yeah, they have some good things that they'd request to add too, so go check it out. It's kirksvillewebdesign.com. Yeah, template marketplace. That'd be cool. Yeah, but it's not my video. Okay. But that is it, guys. So thank you guys for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if there's anything I missed down below in the comments, because there's probably a lot more requested features that people want. I mean, Google Sites is not the most perfect website editor. It's a very good free one, and I like it, and I use it a lot. And you'll be seeing some more Google Sites videos from me, so thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.